I hate when live start. What's going on, y'all? Waiting for a few more people to come on up in here. I got a huge announcement. Huge announcement. Waiting for a few more
funny.
people.
Yeah, come on in, y'all. Come on in.
Yeah, we just getting started, man. Yeah. Come on in here. Man, we got some great news for y'all. I want to start it right now, but I got to wait for a few more people to come on in here.
There's only three of us in here right now,
But trust me, you do not want to step away. When I tell you it is worth it. Come on in here, y'all. Come on in here. Just a few more folks.
do y'all text your friends that I'm on live? Do they know? Can you send them a link?
Because when I tell you y'all want to be the first one to hear about what I'm about to tell y'all, here we go. When I tell y'all, woo.
It makes me laugh when people go, huge announcement tomorrow.
Y'all, man, stop.
I don't need a huge announcement today to tell me about a huge announcement tomorrow.
Yeah.
Huge announcement coming up.
Also, the algorithm will be kind of like all over the place. So, you probably get that huge announcement tomorrow, but you got it today because you just...
But I'll never see the announcement.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. What's up, T-Giz? What you up to, man? You working? Man, it's funny how people be working their job, listen to this, try not to laugh and not get fired.
Oh, man, I love it.
I love it, too. I was at the gym once. I can't remember what I was listening to, but I was lifting, bro, and I started laughing at somebody's book or podcast, and I was like, oh, I had to get serious. I was like, oh.
Their what podcast?
I think I was probably reading a book maybe, but something made me laugh, and then I was made to lift, bro, and I was like, I gotta get serious. I'm gonna die. Had to push it back up. Yeah, man, you laugh, you get all weak. You be like, oh shit, I almost died laughing.
Hey, do you live by yourself?
Do I lift by myself? Yeah.
Is that wise?
Yeah, if you're not trying to do too much, enjoying your day off.
I'm
That's
a
what's
punk.
up, bro. Why?
I'm a punk. I'd be like, let me just go right. I'm a C- lifter. Just so I don't hurt myself. I have to say, help.
I mean, it's smart, but you got to know what you can do, what you can't do by yourself.
Nah, homie. I don't play around with that.
What's up, Kai? Can you read it too?
Yeah.
I've had to leave the gym mid-bench because of y'all a few times.
Hey, that's an accomplishment.
That's what's up. What's up, Warren?
I
LA?
appreciate it.
What up,
I receive it.
You know what's weird about me in the gym? No matter what time, when I'm in the gym, I have to
Damn.
no matter
well, you're
what.
pushing.
I don't even have to. When I say I'm going to the gym and I park, I'm like, how? Every time. So my gym bag now, I have wipes. And I have Clorox wipes, and I have the wet wipes, the flushable wipes.
That's funny.
Because that's how often
That boy pushing weight.
I have to when I go to it doesn't make any sense.
Well, when is your normal day that you...
It's daily.
Well, there it is. I would do it.
Yeah, but it's not like, okay,
But
we're on
what
the same
time, though?
It
It
varies.
varies.
But once I have to go to the gym, I'm like, dog, come on, bro. This is wild. You think this is the place I want of all the places?
And people be, some people just be like, I don't have time to wipe my sweaty butt off. Let me just go ahead and sit raw.
What's up, Ennis? Is that?
It really trips me out how comfortable they are, like sitting on toilets without wiping the toilet down like public seats.
There's no one on earth who does that. There can't be. Can't be.
It
can't be a human alive who just sits raw after everybody's been just raw. No, can't be.
Even if I I rent my location out. Mm-hmm. So I always clean my toilets before and after people come.
Yeah.
So sometimes, I come back to my loft and I see like a sweaty ass that has been on my ceiling. They just are disrespectful. As in, like, I need to do this. I need to sit without a condom. Like, I just need to go in. Sometimes you can't wait.
Yo,
Your belt, like, you got suspenders on? Oh, why I got a girdle? No.
Why is that noise always your butthole hanging off for dear life?
It's like that Spider-Man holding the train. I'm trying to hold it together. Please.
That's stupid.
And it's your brain saying, go. It's time. Now. You be like, no, we're not there yet.
Hey, you ever had to be like, this is not the time.
Yes, it is. Let's go.
And for some reason, bro, I don't know what's up with my toilet at the crib, but all of a sudden, I'm clogging that thing every time. And I don't know
That's
what.
wild.
All of a sudden, I was like, I've never clogged a toilet.
Oh, boy.
In the 5 years we've been there. Now all of a sudden, every time,
It's seeing your ass like, oh, literally.
I'm like, is it the pressure or is it just my bowels? Because nothing's really changed, bro. But now all of a sudden, it is like, I'm like, hey, yo, here's what sucks about this. This is, I don't know how many people have to plunge a toilet, right?
Yes, I already know.
But if
Keep
you have
talking.
a big one, you gotta break it.
Yes!
You gotta break it.
You
up.
gotta push it like
So now I'm like,
toilet paper chunks.
how am I supposed to break this thing down?
Yeah.
So I use the other end of the plunger. I poke it like that breaks up flush. Break. Then I gotta clean that piece.
Yeah.
In the
And that's on your plunger.
Yeah. Then you just like trying to get this thing out. I hate this. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah. That's so funny, dude. It's embarrassing because
Now my toilet stained. I'm like, I can't leave that here.
so plunging for me is the final step.
What you mean?
So you know hot water, like in a bucket, like a mop bucket, will typically break because it's cold water. Cold water typically keeps things together. It's a cold water into a cold tank. Scalded hot water will like move.
So you
some
just
things.
flush down.
No.
You pour
So
it down.
if it's not full,
Right.
you can't pour more in it. If it's down, all the way down, the water has slowly came out. Get some hot water. You just pour it down, and it will break up as much stuff as possible.
This is a shame that this hasn't even have to be talked about.
Yeah, but I like it's my last step
to plunge.
because it's like, damn it, now I got it. Because things splash up in your face and on your ankles.
Right, I'm like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
Hoping no one hears me.
Imagine being at your girl's house, like a new girl's house, and you hear like 3 o'clock in the morning, because you just stopped up her toilet.
Did I tell you this story?
Everything okay in there, babe?
When I don't know if y'all even knows this, but
What?
when I first went to her house,
Oh no.
somewhere in there,
Oh, no.
she only had one bathroom at the time. So she was in there taking a shower or something, whatever it was. I had to number 2
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm still new here. I didn't want to just be like, let me in. Holding my butt. So I took a dump in her trash can.
No!
I took a dump in her trash can. It was just open. She went
In the bathroom? Or in the kitchen?
I took I had no other option.
Go to the bathroom.
She was in the shower. You missed this part.
Oh, got you.
Why would I not go there first?
Got you.
I was there first.
Yeah.
But she was in there,
Yeah.
like taking a shower or something. I was like,
Yeah.
sweating. I had one of them. So then I was like,
Oh, wow.
I bent that thing over.
You know what's wild is, what if as soon as you started, you heard the shower stops? What are you doing? Hold on. You trying to pinch it off? No.
I just be like,
I'll see myself out.
I'll take this with me.
Yeah.
So I dumped in that bag, and so the good thing that it looked like,
Yeah. You were taking the trash out.
she was like, "You taking trash out?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you."
Yeah. And she's like, no. I need to get my mail out of there. I need to get my DWP bill I threw away.
Hey, listen,
It's gone. It's public property
I
now.
want to stick my hand in there if I was you. Because then I got to be like, what happened? What?
Yeah.
There's impossible that somebody would come in here and take a dump in there.
Yeah,
Maybe you
yeah.
got some big giant rats.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't think I ever told her that. But
That's funny.
I said, I gotta. He started looking around. I gotta go right now because you can't go in the sink, right? When
Yeah.
you go, I go outside like a dog.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild.
So then I had to stuff some tissue, some napkins, some paper towel, some Bounty in
Yeah.
between my cheeks.
Yes.
In the meantime,
Yeah.
plug up the hole.
Yeah, yeah.
Until she got the bathroom. Then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna use the bathroom real quick.
So on the flip side, I definitely did something very similar, but not as dark. Yeah. So after sex at this girl's house, I had to pee really bad, and after we smashed, she went to the shower, and I had to pee, and I was like, damn it, I hope she's quick.
Yeah.
So I heard her peeing, and then she went in the shower. I was like, oh, snaps. And then I tried to hit, because we already seen each other naked. So I was like, let me kind of wiggle to see if I can kind of walk in. Door's locked. So I slightly knocked on the door, and she did not answer. So and I was like, I feel like I'm a creep. Because now it's like the first time us doing this. So I didn't want to be like, let me in. So I was like, I got to pee in her kitchen sink. So
No. The sink? Why don't you just go outside?
I was naked.
Why don't you put some clothes on and go outside?
It was coming out. And she was like on the 6th floor. I would have to take like elevators or stairs. Yeah. Definitely peed in her kitchen sink because I was like, because in my, oh, she's gonna open the door. So I'm right there to the toes. I was like, hey, you good there? It's like, yeah, what's up? I was like, you need some company? Trying to be silly. Trying to need some company?
Why'd you say you had to pee?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I had nothing.
A pee is easy work.
Yeah.
Having to take a dump is
Yeah.
But at number one, come on in here.
Yeah.
She probably would have looked at everything.
Yeah.
See what you got there. Man, the sink is gross. Did you clean the sink out?
Yeah. She had some Ajax. She had, some soap and stuff. I didn't want to leave the. Who need
the ammonia?
Yeah, the ammonia smell.
The ammonia smell.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that was a close call.
Close call.
But what's worse? Walking
Yours.
out. What's worse? Walking out and seeing me taking a dump in a trash can, or watching you piss in a sink? Because I feel like I'd be more mad if you pissed in my sink. I think I would be hot. I'd be like, hey, I ain't cooking here. I wash my dishes in here.
That's a good question.
These
These are great questions right here.
I feel like, hey, at least you took a dump in the bag. You can take it out the house. In my sink?
Yeah.
Where I cook and clean?
Cue up the question, man. So cue up the question.
Would you rather have someone in an emergency situation, if you were in the bathroom and it was locked, you only have two options. You had to, what I did, take a dump in a trash bag, in the kitchen trash can, and take it out. Or, the number one, but you pee in a sink. If you're the person on the receiving end, you step out your bathroom, you either see option A, someone's eye to eye with you, taking a dump in a trash can, or B, turn around, see you pee in a sink. Which one, if you had to have the option, what's the lesser of two evils? Because both are bad.
Yeah, they both are bad. Because I cook it here. But also, man.
I wash my dishes.
Yeah.
I put my stuff to thaw. I thawed my chicken in there.
This reminds me of the idea of, I remember this girl was like, we read this on one of my old podcasts about, is it bad to reuse a sex toy with two different women? Right? Mm-hmm. As in, like, I had this very expensive sex toy, and then we broke up, and then I was like, I'm not going to throw it away. Next girl, I'm going to use it on her. Next girl was like, hey, where'd you get this from? Last girlfriend, but it does the job. It's like, no, you buy me a whole new one. It's like, nigga, you using the same dick? It's right. It's like I went wrong, both of y'all. Ain't that the same? It's like, and I can thoroughly clean this one. I can soak this in bleach. It's like, how is this any different? Y'all put y'all mouth on both of these.
This is where we draw the line.
Is that the same thing?
So I don't know. I don't know. So this is what I've learned from going on tour with the lesbian community.
Okay.
Is that if you get a new girl, you got to get a whole new dick as well.
Wow.
You're not gonna just bring that old thing here, which gotta suck if you're the male.
Yeah.
Because you're like, because if you're a guy, same peen.
Right.
But the girls are like, no.
Yeah.
But if a girl could, really, in real life to men, they would definitely have you switch out penises.
Right. Yeah.
They'd be like, no, that was her. Oh, did. I had this one.
Right.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
You'd have to put it back in the box like it's brand. I ain't even break this one out. Stain on there.
And rewrap it again?
Yeah, let me get this off. 'Cause you can't just put some plastic wrap on there. Like, where'd you get this out the bin?
And it's a set. I mean, you
at the
definitely
bottom bin.
With the Reels wrap, you can definitely put that on there.
And Suzette says, just got a call from a clearly Indian man named Kirk Davis. They be lying. So random.
And Suzette is the weirdest person.
She said, don't invite people over to your house.
How can you not read it, man? I thought you could read it.
I thought I could too, but the camera's on the right side.
Let me do this.
What's up, Jimmy Allen? What's happening?
Yeah, man. How you feel about what's happening with Trump, man, and his DEIs and
I gotta be
shipping
honest.
people back. You don't care, do you? You don't care?
Something I don't care. I'm not well versed in what's happening. I don't know. I don't know what DEI stands for, so I have no idea.
Diverse equation and adversity.
I'm not. Because people are all like shipment. Professionals now. They're like, well, you got all these tariffs happening. I'm like, I ain't never heard that word a day in my life. I don't know what a tariff is. I don't know anything about exports and imports. I don't know. People are talking about Colombia and Mexico and whoever else are beefing China. I go like, I don't know anything that's happening. I know about the immigration, and I always feel like that's been a thing. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if it's just ramped up more because it's Trump or
no, it's just bad, man.
Well, because I read this thing that, and I don't know what's true or not, is that Obama has deported more people than Trump has. I have no idea. He was also in there longer, but I don't know. I have no idea what's the.
Of course, probably a white person who voted for Trump said that, but diversity.
You are hilarious. Yo,
The thing is, I pulled it up and I still can't pronounce it.
Lack looked up DEI. And this E is kicking his ass.
In my head, I was like, I never said this.
E is kicking his ass. Diversity got that. He said, which what? He said, oh. He's stuck on you. The problem was I had to look at him.
Yeah.
And I was like, what'd you freeze?
I was like,
here's the thing, Moyo. It's not.
I pulled it up.
He can see what it says, but the E.
Because the thing is, I had inclusion next. And I was like, that's not inclusion. And
Equity.
So in my head, I was like,
equity.
Yeah. So in my head, I was like, that's not inclusion at all. And I was like, why have I heard equation? And I was like, equation, inclusion? And I was like, because I was like, in my head, like diverse, inclusion. And I was like, no, that's not inclusion at all.
The way you were staring at it.
This is embarrassing. Oh, boy.
That's great.
Oh, boy.
This is not a this is a word that's never been used before in the history.
I ain't gonna hold you, brother.
What's up, Moyo? So yeah, I'm just not so well versed in the politics. I'm not a big,
Because it's not affecting you and your people around you.
I mean, probably part of it, but also I just, man, I go. This has always been my theory. I'm like, yes, it's important who's in office. It's important who's in our small offices, and all that stuff is important for sure. My thing has always been like, you're gonna have these good presidents, you're gonna have these bad presidents. They're all gonna have shit that affects you, that works out, doesn't work out. I just have to put myself in a position that it affects me less. So I go like, I just gotta keep making sure that I'm working hard, keep my head down, busting my ass, and make sure that I have enough money that if these tripping, I'll be cool. But that's always been my thing, no matter who's been.
But he's also like stopping like funding for like small businesses, grants, loans, like EBT, government assistance, like stamps, and all that stuff.
He stopped it.
He's stopping it.
He's stopping it, or he stopped it already.
And he's adding tariffs on to Canada and Mexico.
What is a tariff?
It's like a tax. It's like. Let's have a deal when it comes to you take what I take and you take what I, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know what tariffs is, brother. But it has something to do with the trading.
Right.
system.
That I was like, okay.
And if they do have a tariff on certain things, like our prices, I don't know what's the benefit for both, as in like we're getting deals for what we give them. They're giving us deals for what we give us.
Yeah, so I'm just like, hey, man, all this stuff is above my head. I don't know. I have to do some real research on this stuff, which I'm not going to do. So I just got to keep grinding and do what I'm doing.
Somebody explain what tariffs is for this ignorant dumbass here. Can somebody please explain what tariffs mean for this imbecile?
Yeah.
Because I tried to explain to him.
I appreciate you.
He's just fumbling over this stuff we should have learned in social studies in 5th grade.
Probably they tried to.
Damn, it's embarrassing.
At least in high school, they probably tried to teach me about some trade and global whatever. I can't even tell you what it's called. I have no idea. Kai says a tariff is a tax applied when something is imported instead of when it's purchased.
Boom. That's what I said.
A tax applied when something is imported instead of when it's purchased. Okay. Yeesh. You all right?
Yep.
You sound like a bear. A tax applied when something is imported instead of when it's purchased. So did they still have to get a tax on when it's purchased, or
so
one of the
like you're adding, like y'all want our strawberries instead of like a simple $5. We're going to add an extra $13 of tariff.
That shit is stupid.
I know, I don't know. It's just like one of those things of like, hey man, we sending it to you versus you actually coming here to purchase it.
I'm pretty anti-government. Like I'm pretty anti. There's a time, long time ago, where people would just trade and you could do these things,
Equally.
Yeah, it would just be like, hey, you guys got this, we got this, and then there's all these other things so people can make money off other people, and it's annoying and it's terrible.
A lot of times it's not an equal trade.
But if I'm like, it's not like when the Indians were like, hey, we'll sell you New York for a blanket, and they're like, deal.
Sell you New York?
Deal. Anti-government is cool until you need to call the police. I don't need to call the police. I've never, ever called the police. Not once. Ever. For anything. Yeah, I did. I got a car accident. I called them to make a police report. What's up, Triune?
Yo!
Triune? How do you say it? Give me the phonetic.
One of my favorite people in the world, man.
Triune?
Incredible rapper, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one of my guys.
Am I saying it right? Triune?
Yeah. I made 9 tracks with him. He never put any of them out.
Dang, they were all fire?
Yes. Recorded at his studio. None of them came out, man. He's a villain. I'm always super excited to hop on the track. Nobody has ever heard him. He's one of my favorite people.
He gonna start mailing in these verses like, I'm not writing you a verse. You about to get the off the top? Lack.
Yeah.
Back. Guess what? It's rap.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all you getting.
I was like, I got 6 weeks to write this. I'm going in. I was like, I'm about to make sure he gonna love this one. He ain't gonna have no choice but to put this one out. He be like, I'm gonna let it sit on a hard drive.
He come in a hard drive and all these songs are just shackled. I see light. I see light. Get your ass back in there, Track.
Hey, try. I ain't gonna hold you. The last one I recorded with him, I was like, if you don't put this song out, I'm gonna put this on the new you know the vibes part 4. I was like, if he don't use this in the next 2 weeks,
This verse
I'm taking this verse and putting it on the you got the
taking
vibe.
my track and going home.
It was gonna go on the track. Hey man, you didn't use it. Here we go. Look what he say.
When is that coming out?
Oh, I thought you were talking about when you come back. No, I'm talking about. I feel like we had a one-on-one conversation. I'm talking about the one I rap for you. It was called "Who Am I?" Who Am I never came out. Triune has never put the track out. He said, "I want you to hop on this track." Yo, the one and only asked me to be on the track. Absolutely, I'm a sleepless nights, 3 a.m. I'm gonna hit him with this rhyme right here. Triune's gonna like this one.
Hey, Dad, can you hang out with me? No! I'm writing this fire.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter's on the live over here.
Oh, hey.
Young Bricky over here. I see her pop in right
What's
on time.
up? What's happening?
Somebody over here said y'all look like 2 twin turtles. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Why'd I read that out loud? Golly, I thought it was gonna be a compliment.
No. How come nobody ever gives us compliments?
Man, yo.
You be the mad roasting, you know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
what is
No one
this
ever
all
goes
about,
like,
man?
look at you 2 young black kings doing your
Man,
thing
yo,
over there.
What is the meaning of this, yo?
Look at these 2 young men making people laugh, bringing
Come on,
joy to the
man.
masses.
There you go. Yeah, hit them hearts up, man. Hit them likes, yo. We got 15 people in here, man. Let's get this 15 likes, man, for the culture. What does that mean when people say for the culture?
For the culture. It's for the black culture.
Yeah.
Right.
So white people don't have culture?
What's white culture?
I'm asking, does white people have culture?
Sure.
Because a white person can't say this is for the culture.
There's different types of culture.
So what's their culture?
You can do like country music is a culture.
So
right?
they can't. Sure. If country music, no, country music is black people.
Well, there's a culture of country music. Okay. So there's different types of culture, right? Like the Klan has a culture. Okay. But country music and hip hop have different cultures. It's different styles of dress, right? So I don't know if black people invented
Country music.
and black people invented hip hop, it's for the culture, right? A white person can't come over to hip hop and say it's for the culture because you're not of the culture. You're visiting the culture. Hey, what's up, culture? Right? Nice to be here. It looks good. Okay. Then you gotta dip back out, right?
What culture does white people have? So if they say, "Yo, this is for the culture,"
If a white person says it's for the culture,
if a white person say this is for the culture, what makes sense for them to say like, "Yeah, it's for the culture"?
I think it would have to get really specific in what they're doing. Like, let's say they're hooping. Okay. And so if you hit one of the good, like everybody else stupid does, right? When you hit a 3,
Yeah.
that was for the culture. But you'd have to be a hoop culture, but that can't be for the black culture. Because when we say it's for the culture, I think we saying it's for the black culture.
So if they bring out a whip and then they actually slap somebody's back and say, "Flap, that's for the culture," that makes sense, right? Because that's what they're known for.
That's a very
Specific.
I'm gonna cut my shoulder today.
I'm embarrassed. I've been jacking your shoulder up for sure.
It's already messed
I'm like,
up.
shut up. I've been trying to stop you before you even start laughing.
And she just said they like the flavor of blood. Eating raw meat is probably more of a white culture thing, right?
Yeah.
Rare. I mean, not raw. Rare. Rare cooked. Rarely.
Bumpets? What's that?
I don't know what a bumpet is. Low-rise jeans. Oppression. You're super serious. No.
Oppression, baby. For the culture.
What are things that are white culture? I don't know if we ever looked this up before. I think we looked at what is like, kind of like white American, but everything is, borrowed for the most part from different green beans.
Green beans for the culture.
Everything is usually that's here is from a different place. It's from a different country for the most part. So I don't know exactly what would be white culture.
B over here said stealing, as in embezzlement.
Okay, listen, we have a lot of white supporters on this show, okay? And we're not going to belittle and keep our white friends down to just being oppressors, okay? Sure, it's a long history of oppressing, and a lot of them, not enough of them have opposed it.
Yeah.
That is one thing that white people in droves need to come out and say, we do not support oppression. Just say it.
Yeah.
We do not support oppression.
I think white people owns nepotism. They're really good at it. It's like 1, 2, 3 nepotism. It's like I'm giving the entire business to my son who was on crack.
No
he's
matter
not
what
qualified. He needs the business.
He's qualified because he came from these balls.
He's qualified. Like just being in proximity of anybody of Trump. Everybody, his son's wives have jobs in the government. Like the fact that he fired people who are 100% qualified, who did the work, and then hired people because they're just friends. When I say he's the most powerful man in the world right now.
Well, I think a lot of them, I don't know if Obama did or not, but I know Biden hired, didn't Hunter have a job in the White House doing something?
I'm not sure. Okay, Google, what did Hunter Biden do in the government?
Sorry, I don't understand.
You don't understand what I'm saying.
That's what a lot of people are saying. We don't understand. Oh, come on, man. That's serious? Jeez. Are Karens protecting what? What do you mean?
We got Doc Williamson over here saying, what's up, Chaz?
What's up, Doc? What's happening? All right, white culture. Punk rock.
I can see that.
Not rock and roll, which is black people.
Black people, yep.
But a punk rock, a goth. That's got to be black people.
Goth, yep.
Goth movement.
Yep. For the culture.
What else would be a white cultural thing?
Mayonnaise. But why would you say it for the culture?
Black people eat mayonnaise though.
But is that like you got to add mayonnaise for the culture? You know what I'm saying? you got to see what you're doing to say it's for the culture.
If it was Mexicans and they said mayonnaise because they're using elote, I would go for the culture. I love mayo. White culture. Okay. I was about to say something terrible.
What, smallpox?
Nope. We're not even gonna go there. We're not even going to head in that direction.
I see somebody saying Dijon. Dijon.
You love
mustard?
mayo and Dijon. What is white culture?
Can y'all
Somebody
please
help me.
list white culture?
But don't do the racism slavery thing. Just other. Can you name some other things and the things that we know historically?
For the folks over here in the live who just came in, if white people would say this is for the culture, what will be their culture?
This is not going to go well for white people at all.
Somebody said grapes. Oh, I know what that means. Grape and pillage.
Yes, none of it is going to be brisket.
No, that's
okay. Brisket is it brisket? I don't know.
Yeah.
Brisket might be.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is it. You heard the rules. You heard the guidelines.
What does pillage mean? Because you usually hear them two together. Why don't they just use pillage by themselves?
You can pillage by yourself, but it's like stealing and burning. It's like that. It's mayhem.
And the funny thing is, when you use those two together, they don't never reverse it. Like they don't say pillage and
no. Because the pillage is like if I came to your house and I tied you up and I took all your stuff and I took all your valuables.
That's pillage, right?
Pillaging, right?
Right.
Somebody? I think so.
Yeah. But why?
And then if I bent you over and
somebody said, "Hey, let's pillage the entire place, man. Let's pillage everything." It's like, hold on, before we leave, let's also. No, we don't gotta do that, bro. Yeah, we gotta leave our mark here. It's like these are men. We about to sodomize them. Yeah.
That is right. This is what I came all the way across the oceans for.
I'm empty-handed.
You think I came from Spain to Brazil? Just for gold? Nah, baby.
It's not even about the pillage, brother.
I came for these buns, baby. Them Brazilian
Cause
buns.
he like the whole time watching people steal stuff. Like, yeah, get that too. You don't grab anything? I will. Yeah, y'all done? Y'all done? All right, leave me.
I still refuse to believe that buck breaking was a real thing.
Butt breaking.
Buck breaking, which is like butt breaking, but you've heard of buck breaking, right?
Yeah, we pull the arms.
No.
What's that?
It's when these slave owners, I believe, plantation or whatever, slave owners would smash raw the biggest buff slave
Wow.
in front of everybody. And I want to refuse that ever happened.
Wow.
I want to refuse that was ever a...
Where'd that come from?
All right, I'm out of here.
What was that?
I don't know.
Where'd it come from?
The books. It was the books. I saw the books move, but there's a ghost. Hey, so there's a ghost or something in here? Or there's a ghost or a rat?
That's crazy.
Either one, I'm not sticking around. The shit is over. And once you hear something...
You saw that?
Yes, I saw the books fall over.
I didn't know where it came from.
Now, these lights start flickering. I'm out this. And this is when something comes over and you're like... And
That's
now,
crazy.
We're up here.
That's crazy. I've
I
never
say y'all pissing off white ghosts. Exactly.
in my head because this is the mic. We like where the fact that you saw it.
Yeah, I saw the books fall.
Yeah.
That makes me uneasy.
Who was that?
Come on, stop, Black. I'm not that person who stays. I'm packing up.
Who's that little boy in that suspenders over there?
They ring around the rosy.
Hey, you want to go? You want to go with me and sell some newspapers on the corner store?
Gotta kick him right in his little ghost face.
And his what?
Ghost face.
Face killer.
This long name. A brand called me with Chris Caziro. Is that your whole name? I don't know where the sentence starts.
Oh, my guy Kazi.
I don't know where the sentence starts and
Yeah,
where the
that's so funny.
his name ends.
Yo, your YouTube name is bananas. A brand called.
What are we talking about right now? Buck breaking.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just like, it's got to be that can't be a real thing that was practiced. Somebody was like, you know what you got to do? Like, this can't be.
Yeah.
That can't be a thing, bro. What makes you think of that? What was like? It wasn't like it's a practice amongst cows that we do amongst bulls, so they know I'm the bull, man. Like,
It's a masculinity. It's a I'm a power. It's a power trip.
what dude goes? I know what I need to do. Show these coons who's in charge.
Yeah. It's like I need to break you down.
Gather around, everybody. I ain't want to do this. Zip. I'm like, why would you, the man, want? What about that makes you want to?
Yeah. I mean, at that time, I think sex was very fluid.
That want to make me even respect you as
Sex was very fluid at that time, and I'm sure, I think God had applied a bunch of problems sexually to people. To like, they got to stop doing this, because there was no diseases. Like, I know there's diseases, but early season, like I'm sure, like a lot of bacteria and viruses start to kind of intertwine. It's like, okay, now we've created something that's so vile because of a lot of butt sex. Now we got gonorrhea. Now we got chlamydia.
Didn't we read that one of those chlamydia or gonorrhea came from smashing sheep in Europe? I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I'm sure people's like, I just need
taking it to the
insertion.
women. Yeah.
Like, elbows ain't doing it for me. Thighs, muffin tops ain't doing it for me. I need reaction. I need more. I need you to feel pain. Yeah, dude. I think God was like, all right, gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia, herpes are not scaring them. Bring out the big guns. HIV, they ready for that? Yeah, we gotta give them that. And it was like, okay, they're scared, but they're still smashing. They're adding drugs with it now.
That's a horrible time.
What?
It's crazy. Just peered slavery. Every time when I actually really think about what that life would have been like. Yes.
Dude, I wrote a hilarious sketch for somebody.
Slave related.
It was. I tell you a quick one. When y'all see it come out, you appreciate it. The premise is about what if the day you started a revolution, like Nat Turner, it was the day slavery ended. And then, like, whoa, you guys are free. And it's like, they got a pitchfork and it's like, you guys are free.
What do you mean? Show me the paperwork.
And it was like, we can't read. So I'm not gonna tell you the punchline, but
That's
yeah.
hilarious.
And then he's like, but he killed my mom and my sister yesterday. He's like, hey man, if you kill me now, man, now that's illegal. So
Now that
you
you're
guys are
free,
free, get
man.
on out of here, man.
Bygones be by. Shake on it.
Huh?
Like bygones be
Yeah, it's
bygones.
guys, get on out of here, man.
Insane times. I had this thought the other day. All right? What are 3 shows to you that black people need that should have never went off air?
That they need,
Yeah, that should still be on today. That black people need.
that did something for you.
Yeah, that was like black people needed this show and it's gone now. We need this.
For
be old,
for the
it can be
culture,
new,
for
the
comedy, or
the-
for a message.
For black people.
So here's the thing. I would say for the culture, the Cosby Show, Blackish, Different World, because I know how much that meant to people.
Those are good choices.
But here's the thing. I never seen any of those.
You never seen-
shows.
You never seen any one of those shows.
I never seen any of those shows. So, but I know the impact it had for people.
So what are 3 that you know of?
The 3 that I know of that I wish never went off was the Boondocks.
That was my top.
Yeah.
Boondocks is my number 1. We need the Boondocks.
Yep. And then,
Aaron McGruder quit to go do that piece of Black Jesus show.
Yeah.
And the Boondocks was
I think he fired him.
everything we needed was in the Boondocks. It was the every sense of what type of black person was looking around was
Yeah.
in that show.
And I think we need an edgier Dave Chappelle show.
Okay, what I was gonna say was In Living Color. Should have never left.
Yeah, I
was
think
my
that,
number 2.
I need people to cuss. I need off the air, like straight cussing people out.
They did the Underground, which was Damon Wayans.
Right. And, yeah, Damon Wayans Jr. in there too.
But it's hard to do those because the budget's like doing that mud clean gives you a lot more money.
Yeah.
Or cleanish, right? Okay.
A show that black people need
That went off.
that went off. As a kid, I appreciate Reading Rainbow.
Reading Rainbow. I don't know if it's technically a black show. However,
Sure. Well-
I mean, the host was black, but
And Chaka Khan was the singer. I read anytime there was an episode of Reading Rainbow, I was like, oh, this is the new book to get.
I
Ding,
mean,
ding.
it was great. That's a great pick.
Yeah.
My third one is Arsenio Hall show.
They try to bring it back.
It's gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. I saw something on why it left, but
The first time or the second time?
the first time, but I can't remember why it was off.
They said he
was pissing off people.
Farrakhan. He was the most dangerous man in the 90s.
When he
They
had him
bring
on.
He was like, I'm doing it anyway. This is my show. And I think he was a threat to America at the time, as in he was anti-Semitic.
Arsenio Hall was?
No.
Oh, Farrakhan.
Farrakhan. He was saying some certain things that was kind of edgy for America, and obviously when he brought him on there, you know what? Also, there's a little documentary on YouTube that pretty much touched on once his show started to blow up. The execs, the suits tried to put their hand in certain things and tried to like bring their people on and
They gonna do that.
bring their talent on. He's like, no, this is not your show. Like, well, this is Tom Cruise. He's the biggest, person, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I don't want him on my show. I want to bring on, black people. And then it became a lot of bumping heads. And he said it's like a lot of like, everybody wanted their paws oiled. Is that the phrase? their palms
Palms greased.
greased. But yeah, so he's like, he had the energy of like, I might get him out of here, but before I go, I'm gonna bring on Farrakhan.
I'm going with a bang for sure. Those are good ones.
Somebody said Electric Company.
Electric Company. Was that a black show?
I don't know. I never heard of it.
Kai says Soul Train.
Ooh.
That's Soul Train. What's another? The three you named. Monsters Park wasn't bad. I don't know if those shows kind of happen anymore. The countdowns of music, but I don't like TRL. Those were good times in the days. But those were for a long time.
I like The Basement.
The Basement was fire.
Yeah, when you had them freestyles and stuff. Like
Big
maybe 4
Tigger.
comedians that can kind of freestyle, you know.
Yeah, that's
they need
good
to bring that
times.
back, man. Just to kind of
They might have tried to make a comeback too for The Basement.
Right.
That sounds familiar.
right.
The three you named were really good. Cosby Show,
Blackish.
A Different World. Blackish started off fire to me.
Yeah.
And then it just became a show about stuff. But they started off on fire. But anyways,
How do you feel about Snowfall and The Wire?
I never seen Snowfall. The Wire was great, of course.
But it doesn't help black people. It's just more like,
No, it does not. I mean, there are interesting stories that happen in a point in time, but they're not like, you know, like when I thought about I went through this and I thought about the Jeffersons and I thought about what was the other one in the 70s?
the Sanford and Son.
No, but another good one.
227.
That was not
Eight
one either.
Man.
No, a lot of good shows you're naming. No, but
What's Happening?
nope.
What's happening now?
The one with JJ, Dynamite.
That's what's happening.
No,
That's not what's happening.
no.
Yes.
Good times.
Good time.
Yeah, what's happening was with Raj and Rerun. So yeah, I was thinking of okay, let me find some shows, but Cosby Show and Different World are really good ones. Living Single is a really good one. We are living. But yeah, Boondocks
Yeah.
should have never been gone.
Yeah. It was one of those shows that I wish white people didn't watch and only we saw. It was for our sense of humor. It's like we just need to have this for ourselves. It was so embarrassing, but it was like, I get it. We all know people like this.
Man, when they did that Martin Luther King episode, will you please? I said, dog. Stuff like that, I was just like, man, to show both sides of something, dude, all the time, from Riley to they just did an incredible job of.
And technically, it's an anime, right?
I don't know if it's an anime
Because
it's
they had
not
that little energy of
They
fighting.
had anime style scenes for sure, but
Right.
it was not an anime.
Why is it not considered anime? Because it's not Asian characters.
No, but it's just not an anime show. It's not
Let's talk about it. What's an anime?
a show that's animated and comes out of Japan. That's all anime means is animated.
Animation.
Right. But it's an American show.
So you're trying to say there can't be black animes?
Not here, because then it's just animation.
Nah, brother.
If it's not in Japan, it's not an anime. That's the whole point of it being an anime.
There's a lot of animes
That are-
white people. So you're trying to say
Which one?
it has to be Asian people out of Japan?
like the anime style. That entire show is not shot in anime style. It's a few scenes that are shot in anime style, just for the effect, right? Some of those fight scenes are shot in anime style.
Oh, you want to do this now? I didn't want to do this to you, then, brother.
Uh-huh.
Watch this. Ninja Turtles came out of Japan, so technically that's an anime. Then
Was it created in Japan?
it was created in Japan.
I don't think it was. I
on,
think it was an
man.
American white dude I saw on
I don't wanna
Oprah
do
talking
this,
about
brother.
it. I think it was I remember seeing a white dude on Oprah talking about that show.
Watch this. Watch now. Let me see.
Everybody Hates Chris Reboot cartoon was kind of weird. I didn't even see it. It sounds like a bad idea. Everybody hates Chris. I think there's a manga version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, from what I've learned or what I believe. But I don't believe it's an American show. I mean, a Japanese show.
Let me see what they talking about. Origin.
Also, the different version, the Japanese anime adaptation.
Let me see Origin. Let me see.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came first.
What we talking about, man? origin. Come on, man. Why are we doing this, man? Anyway, man. I spelled origin.
The Orgy Turtles.
I'm trying to type in origin. The Orgy Turtles. Oh, that's a whole different.
There's a new genre.
Hello. That's a whole new species.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Orgy Turtles.
The origin story is heavily influenced by.
Well, that we know.
Okay. All right. I'm tapped out. I got nothing.
That was a good try, though,
I
buddy.
tried it.
That was a good effort.
I tried it.
But yeah, I was always thinking about that. Like, man, if I could bring back any show, it'd be Boondocks first, and it would be. I wish The Living Color, man, would have been like the SNL. It should have just never stopped, just kept coming, and then, man, they just ruined it, bro. When Fox got their hands all over it, they ruined it.
When I talked to Marlon, I was really trying to push him to. I know it's not up to him, but I was like, please get your family to sign off on having like an Living Color documentary or like a Wayne's Brothers documentary from start to finish, like a 6 episode, just kind of breaking everything down and just branch off with 'cause there's so many like movies, TV shows, what happened, what really happened,
and no
people's
scandals.
Perspectives, yeah,
No scandals
yeah,
between any of them.
right.
Shout out to them.
Or they got a really good PR team.
Oh, either one. Shout out to the PR team or shout out to the morals.
How would you feel if you were a dark person? You've done some vile things, right? Mm-hmm. You're about to take off financially. Mm-hmm. Sold 9 scripts in a year. Mm-hmm. You're about to get a stand-up special, Netflix and Hulu. Mm-hmm. About to star in movies. Mm-hmm. All this is about to happen within a month. You mess around and found out that you had a little too much of the cheesecake.
Okay.
And then you went a little crazy on a young lady that you were just playing with, and turned out she said you were doing something vile, okay? Ending with pillaging, right? and your PR team's like, I'm gonna make this go away, right? Mm-hmm. It goes away. Mm-hmm. And then a year goes by, you was like, hey, PR team, whatever happened to that girl that had, they said, hey, we don't talk about that. You're like, let me look her up. And she's missing. Or you be like, welp. Or you be like, I can't sleep. I gotta talk about this.
Did she have a family?
Yeah,
Like, did she have children?
She has all of it.
Okay.
She has, yeah.
Are her children missing?
No.
Oh.
They are on the news like, Mom, come home. Come home, Mom.
Okay.
Where are you?
Oh, boy.
But now your life is, you on Forbes magazine like,
Does anybody know that I saw her?
Only the PR team covered all this up for you. What you gonna do, young Taz? You can be like, welp. Or you can be like, damn it, you know what, y'all? I know I just took off. I just put my child in private school. Just paid off the house.
What's up, 12s? So I'm doing well, finally.
Yep.
I think I'm going to ride the success train for about 10 years. And they're like, hey, whatever happened to
Predictability. Oh boy!
He'll be like, oh man, Cheryl, Shannon.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a girl I used to mess with. I gotta ask about her. Where she? How much money do we have in the bank?
Yeah.
Is everything in my mom's name?
Yeah. You gotta secretly send money
To the
to the
family,
family.
to the kids.
You be follow her on social media like this, they're like, yeah, got a little project. I put some money. Somebody anonymously sent us $100,000. Thank God. You're like, oh God. I'm sorry.
They're doing their own documentary with the money. We just want to find out what happened to our mom.
and now they're doing like a Life 360. Last time we saw her was in this neighborhood, and it's like an aerial view of your house. You like this. You in a search and rescue team, like
I look outside my door.
Cheryl, where are you?
But I don't know what happened to Cheryl.
Yeah, you don't know what happened, but you still try to play the role as in like I need to find her as well.
I wonder if I ask my PR team like what happened.
Stop asking questions.
Okay, my
Stop.
shoulder PR team.
Shoulder up, bro.
I might wait a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I would hold some kind of press conference. Like we're gonna dedicate time to find out what happened to Lily.
And your PR team was like, oh God. I told you to stay away from this.
But I need to know, where is she?
Yeah.
Is she alive? That's all I need to know.
No, they just like, just stop asking.
Is she alive? I just need to know if she's alive. Is she alive?
They ain't gonna tell you. They won't tell you. He's like, hey man, just know I can't tell you, and if you try to release me, I'll release it to what really happened. So keep me on your team.
But what really happened?
You would never. That's gonna eat you alive. You don't need to know.
But what did I do?
I actually
committed a crime.
You graped and pillaged. Well, not pillaged, but he was like, oh man, I was so drunk, man.
I'm a monster, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say not aggressive. It's just like,
I mean, I don't know if there's a polite way to do it.
Well, not like
there's only one way.
Not like waiting in the trash can, like, yeah.
I don't think it matters.
I think I'm not sugarcoating this. I'm not trying to water this down. I think the most nicest surprise struggle, cuddle struggle.
That is not
surprise sex way you can go about this is if you guys are actually intimate with each other, you guys are kissing, things get hot and heated, and she's like, man, as much as I really want to, I have a boyfriend in Chicago. And you're like, you just gave me head. I'm just like, I think we should keep going. And she's like, no, I feel bad if you actually penetrate. And he's like, come on, we are here. And you slowly trying to get her there. That's I can't say the nicest way. I'm not downgrading how women who actually experience this. I'm saying that's the most, like, come on, man, we've already done a lot.
Sure, but at what point am I tearing her clothes off with my teeth? like,
no, it don't have to be that. It don't have to be that aggressive. It could be like she's like, now I'm intimidated because you're stronger than me. I'm doing it because I'm scared. That is the most nicest way. She's like, and now she gets home like, damn it, I told him no.
It's the least abusive,
right,
like physically.
Abusive. Right. And she's not enjoying herself. So,
yeah. I wonder. This is a weird. I wonder. It's an odd question. We're in an odd situation. I wonder though, what would be worst would be because this is for men also to get what'd you say? Struggle cuddle.
Cuddle struggle.
Is that funny? It shouldn't be.
It's the most nicest, non-flaggable or surprise sex.
Cuddle struggle. What did you say?
The cuddle struggle.
Oh my Lord. That would be if I saw somebody who had a mask on, never knew who it was, or somebody who you knew who it was, and that you had to see them around places.
What's worse?
What would be worse? The waiting inside my house. Oh,
you have no idea who it is.
I have no idea who it is ever, and then leave. Or somebody who I knew who it was, and then you still have to see them somewhere. That seems worse.
Come on, man. You know what's wild? These are both crazy scenarios, man, because these are both of your environments. Your home, where you always have to come home to.
Or, I mean, let's say it's not home. Let's say
we got to keep it here,
no,
man.
You don't. But let's say it's at a hotel or something. Like, I mean, keep it away from the. Let's say it's at some random hotel somewhere.
Why are you making it easier for
because the whole point of it is it the stranger Because I can understand how the home would be traumatizing anyways. Where you go, you're still going to see that kind of thing. So if you take it out the home, it's the point of this person that you'll never see, the stranger that you'll never see again, or somebody you're going to see often, whether they're on TV, whether they're on somewhere you work or someplace like that.
If it's not at my house, I will go with the hotel.
It's worse?
Is worse.
Really?
No. The work is worse.
Yeah, seeing that person around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because every time I go to work, I'm triggered.
Yeah.
But if I was at a Holiday Inn and someone did it, I might be triggered when I see a Holiday Inn.
Right.
But I'd be good with them at home.
Yeah, because even if the person was some kind of politician, whatever it is, anytime I had to see that person, you just, I gotta murder them now. Mm-hmm. I gotta.
This is happening with one of my good friends, man, and that scenario I painted is a real situation that happened, and she was just like, I kept saying no, and he was just like, come on, we've already done a lot.
Yeah.
And I was
it's extremely common.
Yeah, yeah. And then she's just like, well, he is so much bigger than me, and I feel like he's getting to the point that he can be aggressive. We are not here to talk about this on this podcast.
I mean, these things are important to talk about because we have daughters, right?
Right.
I mean, it is important to talk about because I would want my kid to be well equipped and to know what to do in those situations. Yeah, like hopefully, you don't. But man, these dudes are trash. Like, you can have a guy who seems all nice and who seems all patient and caring and loving until he gets what he gets, or gets what he wants. So, I would want my child to be prepared. And my whole thing is shoot him.
Yeah.
Shoot him.
We'll
figure it out later.
I would like, let me freshen up. And then bring your bag to the bathroom. All your clothes on. Get undressed. So now you got a little advantage because you can run out.
All right. Yeah.
It be your house.
Just I'd be like, keep weapons everywhere.
Everywhere.
A little gun that not coming to America. What's the movie when Eddie Murphy was smashing Jasmine Guy?
Can't stand Tola.
Harlem Nights. Gallops in bringing old stuff. I'm picking the bear. Gallops in. I honestly don't think I'm gonna pick the bear.
Oh boy, I can't stand y'all, man. That was season 3.
Exactly what I said. Gallops in bringing old stuff.
Gallops in is crazy.
I don't know, Twilla. You shouldn't have picked the bear. Twilla's tall. Twilla looked like you could. You know what I'm saying?
Twilla beat me in arm wrestling 3 times. Twilla got a kung fu grip. I ain't never seen a woman like squeeze this part in here. My pinky knuckle and my index finger knuckle touched each other when she.
Twilla got long leg length, kick strength. You can stay back.
She put me in a 4-figure leg lock one time. I was like, oh God.
You tried to tap, but she made you sleep.
All right. It's like, you gonna make the bacon a nut. I said, this is about bacon?
I put Izzy in a figure 4 leg lock all the time.
Yeah.
That's seriously. Yep. Then I put in a full Nelson leg lock. She'd be like, help!
Where did these names come from?
The full Nelson.
Yeah. What is the half Nelson? No. Hit him with the full Nelson. No. Don't give it the half.
I don't know who Nelson was. He was terrorizing cats, bro.
This is right here, right?
The full Nelson.
What's a half Nelson? One?
Yeah, just
one arm.
Yeah. The half Nelson works in wrestling a lot more. The full Nelson doesn't really work. It's illegal though.
So full Nelson is putting your arm between like this.
Yeah, you come up around and you lock it.
And how is that illegal?
It was just legal in high school to wrestle the full Nelson. But you can do the half. The half is what you always use to pin somebody. It was the most common pinning move was a half Nelson.
Yeah.
Get their neck up.
Yeah.
I would love to meet the dude Nelson who was just like, get him. Here it comes.
He was killing. He said, oh, he hit him with the Nelson?
And that guy's in there just.
Oh, this move is crazy. This move is crazy.
I don't think that full Nelson even really hurts like that, bro. Like, all you can do is pushing somebody's neck down.
Yeah, but it's also your hands are out. So now you can only move your legs.
You're immobilized for the most part up, but
it's
not a painful thing.
It's not. And what does DDT mean? What?
I don't know.
What is the acronym of that?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I remember wrestling, man. My favorite pin was a chicken wing. There was like the cradle. There was a bunch of course, different moves, but the chicken wing or the double chicken wing was always.
I love these names.
Yeah. It was always cool because when you see somebody do it, you had to you'd be on the ground, you had to pin their arms in their back, and then you lock it. You had to walk. You had to walk sideways around until they started twisting, folding upside down. That was great move. And then you had to, and then it just being there trying to kick out.
You ever you see I seen this accidentally on Instagram. You see that episode? Do you watch wrestling? Stone Cold
WWE.
and
I
Triple
did in
H?
the day, those days.
There was a I don't know, you call them episodes. We call them a match, a bout,
Sure.
where an actual fan was upset that Stone Cold was losing.
Oh, I saw that.
And then he dove in, and then Triple H actually started hitting him for real.
He was upset that Stone Cold won over Triple H, and then he tried to defend. He was coming to have Triple H's back, and Triple H started wailing on homie.
Yeah,
I mean, he was like, "I was here for you," and then the ref started kicking him.
yeah. Speaking of refs, you see the ref help that dude up. Somebody got knocked out on their butt, and it was the girl Clarissa Shields' fault.
Mm-hmm. She knocked down a girl.
So it was kind of like
they were fighting.
They were breaking apart, and then the ref pretty much broke them apart, and she kind of stumbled back, and tripped over her own feet. Mm-hmm. That's not technically a knockout, but why would you help her up though?
Well, if it's not a knockdown, then you can help her up.
Oh, you can.
If it's not a knockdown, if she trips, that's different than a knockdown.
Yeah, but why would you help her up though? Get up on your own.
Why not help her up? What's the big deal?
Because you're helping her up.
Who tripped her?
She was backing up.
But she tripped over the ref?
No, on her own foot.
I don't think it's a big deal if he helped her up. Did people make a big deal about it?
I did. Oh. I was just like, because obviously it was a lot of this, and then, they get tired. He's like, oh, break it up. And she said, oh. And everybody, oh! He's like, I got you.
It's accidental knockdown. That don't sound.
Yeah, but why are you interfering?
It's not interference. If it's a time, you're over there, right? They're not fighting. He broke it up, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's just helping her up. That's not a big deal.
Okay, I gotta show you this, man.
It's different if she got hit, and then he was like, "Whoa, I got you." 1, 2, there you go. But if she just stumbled back and fell, I'd be like, I don't think that's a big deal. I might not have helped her up. I don't know, but I don't think it was a big deal that he did. He probably was like, we got to get the fight going.
we gotta go to 7.
We got to get at least 8. I got you on 8 rounds at least.
I got a lot of money on this.
Come on.
How does refs not get cuts, man?
What do you mean? Remember, the refs don't keep score.
I know, but I'm saying,
they can call the fight, though.
Yeah.
So they could call it if it's early, they could wave it off and be like, no. But that's happened a lot. And people are like, what? No way. Clarissa Shields is now a 4-time undisputed champion.
Yeah, she's incredible.
4 different weight classes.
At 29.
This is, is there no other boxer out there?
Yeah.
She went all the way up to heavyweight.
And MMA. She's done real MMA and
yeah, she's gotta get out of there now. It's about time to find something else to do. You gotta go play football or something now. Because what else can you do in this sport? You went all the way up to heavyweight. You've been a unified champ 4 times, which means you won all 4 different belts.
Let me turn the volume down. Go ahead.
It was like, yeah, if you won the unified undisputed 4 times in a row, then it's. I mean, what else can you do in the sport? Are you going to keep fighting? And it's not like a ton of money. It's probably other stuff she can do.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money she makes per fight, but I'm sure there's other things that she could be doing now that make you more money. I don't know.
I mean, there's not a lot of who else can she fight?
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know anybody she ever fought.
Well, yeah.
I know a lot more MMA women fighters than I do women boxers.
Is it the men lose both times if she brings in the man, right?
Yeah. You can't fight no man like that. Yeah. It don't matter who she fight.
Yeah. What if it's like a lightweight?
No.
That's not a good advantage?
Not at all. As much as she thinks she can go take, she was talking. I forgot who she was talking to. She was talking. Spicy said Remy Ma. That would get a lot more.
Yeah, Remy Ma, get her ass whooped.
Than who she fought last time. Yeah, Remy a shooter though. She bringing in the pew pew.
Here's right here. See.
Oh, that looks like he tripped her. It looks like she fell over his. Look at her laid out though.
Yeah, like he helping her up.
Yeah, because it looks like it looks like she tripped over his foot. That don't look bad.
Look at the feet. Look at the feet.
Yeah, but look at his
Look,
foot.
look,
So
look,
he comes
look.
right
See?
behind
It's
her.
her own
It's like he
foot.
stepped on her.
No, it's
like
her
she,
feet.
It looks like she stepped on his foot and fell. I don't think that's a big deal at all that he helped her up. Yeah, it looks like he stepped on. She was trying to.
Whatever.
That ain't no big deal. That's nothing. She was getting her ass whooped. You think Clarissa was like, no. She was like, yeah, help this. Killing her. I'm killing her. She went back to the pounding. She
Right.
won unanimously. Yeah, she should have just stayed down.
Hey man, have you ever been knocked out? You ever been hit, struck in the face? Yeah. You know that sound of like in your head.
It's a different clunk. That hollow clunk. You're like,
And you see light like
what's up, Reggie? Yeah, you see that light. But dog, hitting your head on something, it is.
Yo, it's been times, man. It's been times I had the freezer door open. I'm in the refrigerator, and I come up quick and I crack my head. And I'm like, I can't blame nobody but myself.
You know what's funny? I like to think that I could take some torture, right? I like to think that I could I ain't say nothing. It's only pain. But I halfway stubbed my pinky toe the other day, and I was like, because people break their foot. You know, I mean, they can break their toe on stubbing their toe. And I was like, dude, as much as that hurt, how are you taking torture?
Right. I don't think.
I said, there's no way. Because I was like, and I was like, this is.
Yeah. I don't think.
That's how I would torture
We don't
somebody.
have-
Walk blindfolded in an IKEA, in a furniture store.
Pinky toe muscle ligaments and bones are different in your whole entire body.
Yeah.
As many times I pulled that, my nail has touched my ankle one time. That mug went all the way back. I said, it's broken. There's no
That's
way.
a pain, dog.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah, there's no way this is not broken.
how much torture can you take? That one I was like, nah, bro,
Yeah.
you got me.
Yeah.
I like to think I'm tougher, but I go like, man. That's it.
Yeah.
You gonna do another one?
I gotta write something.
This guy.
I mean, I can't, man. I
This
gotta
guy.
make some money,
This guy
brother.
on a deadline and stuff like that, man. I got stuff to do.
Have you seen this yet?
No, I haven't.
Fantastic Four trailer.
Is it live action?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you all for watching another episode of Like on Your Chest.
Now, check please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type of XD is high key, the live stream. Multi-positive conversations except we tend to get dark in the elbows and Wesley. We're sort of popping like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Chitty Chaz Rogers, big ready from Lansing. I'm back toast, ENT. I guess we get it from the tears. So give us another check please.
We gotta
Black
find something else
Toast.
to do. All right. I appreciate y'all for watching, man.
Hey, if you have your own verse, that would be something else. As many times you heard this, do you know the rap?
you talking to the people?
You,
Oh.
you've heard this 100 times.
Yeah, man.
You ready for
A
it?
lot of laughs. How'd you start it?
Hold on.
that the first line?
Thank you for calling.
Thank you for watching another episode of Like on Your Chest.
Yeah, check, please.
Do you mind if I give you some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type in XD. High key the live stream.
Yep.
We sort of popping like
Mostly.
we mostly popping.
Hold on.
We
It's
sort
mostly.
of
Hold on. What is it? It's mostly conversations. Hold on.
it's mostly clever conversations.
I forgot myself. Damn.
My bad.
I keyed the live stream. It's mostly positive. There we go.
It's mostly positive conversations. except we soda popping like.
Nope, tend to get darker.
I don't know it.
Tend to get darker
Than elbows, and I don't know it.
in Wesley. Now the soda pop.
Yeah, no.
We soda popping.
I don't know it.
Sorta. Soda.
I love it though. It's fire. It's clever. I don't know it.
This dude right here. He just blacks out.
Twilla says, Dion, did you invite the people to Comedy Show and the Super Bowl
Man,
party?
thank y'all so much, Twilla. Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this Friday, if you are in Los Angeles, please come to the Aquarius Comedy Show.
Aquarius!
Yeah, please come to the Aquarius Comedy Show. It is 7:30 LT Studios. I will be hosting. We have Fatima Talia, Jordan Rock, Lucas Hurl, Brandon Brody, Ashley Mathall, and I forgot this girl's name. Kada.
Oh, Privet. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 names, right? Jade.
Cade something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for watching. And then if you're watching this here on the so if you're actually watching this on my channel, because I kind of screwed up. So if you're watching this on my actual Chaz Rogers channel, then you're a month behind watching these. So then you need to go to the Lacroni and Chaz YouTube page, which the link will be at the bottom to go to catch up on everything. So yeah, and appreciate y'all for liking, supporting, man. Please go over to the Lacroni and Chaz YouTube page. It's just add to Lacroni and Chaz podcast. It's really simple, really easy to find. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah. If we can do another one, but I gotta be done by 5 o'clock.
Done by 5. We can do that. All right, you guys heard him. We're going to do another one. So if you're on the live, please hang out. Otherwise, we'll see you good people, beautiful people. Oh, thank y'all for watching, listening. I was just telling Dan the Podbean numbers are like super growing.
Tell the people. Thank you.
Huh?
Jade Cataparetta.
Jade Cataparetta. Tell the people what now?
Tell the people how great the podcast is doing on the audio.
So on the audio side, we're about to hit 7,000 downloads all together, all time by next week. We're doing 500 a week downloads right now, and then we're doing 1,100 a month right now. So it has grown tremendously. Because there was only when it starts off, it's like here's a few. So you watch it go from 10 to 15, but to watch it at 1,100 a month is dope. And then
tag us, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah, we can't wait till it's at 10,000 a month. It's super dope. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
for supporting.
All right, so I'm gonna change the shirt. Y'all can stay in the live, and
we out.
You got anything else?
Nope.
Stay in the live. We're gonna know. So I gotta be up by 5 o'clock.
All right.